On today's episode, I'm going to talk about wireless DMX for film sets. I have been using wireless DMX on my sets for a while now, and it has completely changed my on-set workflow. I'm going to share with you what I'm using and give you the base level knowledge to start using wireless DMX on your sets. Hello, my name is Logan Reynolds and welcome back to my channel. I'm a freelance gaffer working in Portland and Seattle. I've got a 1-ton grip truck and I am available for hire. At first I was controlling my lights with Bluetooth apps, but I quickly realized it doesn't have the greatest range, it can be slow to connect, and left me using multiple apps to control my set. I knew there had to be a better way, and that's what got me into the world of wireless DMX or CRMX. CRMX is the name of the wireless protocol that has been accepted as standard within our industry and by manufacturers. This protocol was created and made popular by the company Lumen Radio. Lumen Radio makes their own hardware, and they also lease technology out to other manufacturers to put in their hardware. You'll often, but not always, see the claim CRMX powered by Lumen Radio, and that's what that means. There are other wireless protocols, but for use in the film industry, we're sticking with CRMX. Sometimes the term Lumen Radio and CRMX can be used interchangeably. There's a few pieces of hardware you'll need to build a working CRMX system. You need a console, a transmitter, and receiver. Historically speaking, DMX control was done by somebody sitting at a desk in front of a large lighting console full of physical faders. And while those consoles still exist and there are different systems available, they're quite advanced. There's a lot of situations where you want a dedicated lighting programmer to control your sets, but on my jobs and a lot of smaller sets that I'm working on, that control exists on an iPad that I'm carrying around set. Your iPad can essentially replace your big DMX console, and it talks to your transmitter through Wi-Fi. Your transmitter is turning those Wi-Fi commands into an RF signal, and it's talking to the paired receivers on your lights. You need to run some software on your iPad to send your commands. There's two main options that we use in the film industry. Blackout being the most popular, comes with a higher price tag and steeper learning curve. I'm running Luminaire, which is a simpler, more affordable alternative. Both do the same basic task of sending commands to your transmitter. For my transmitter, I bought the Rat Pack Satellite because that was the most affordable turnkey solution for a CRMX transmitter at the time. It has a built-in rechargeable battery, transmits up to a quarter mile, and sends one universe of data. DMX consists of 512 individual channels, which are known as a universe. Each channel is assigned to control different parameters of the light. This is known as the personality or profile. Each DMX capable light will have a series of different profiles that you can select, and each profile will take a different number of channels. For your receiver, most newer professional lights have that built in. You might also encounter lights that are DMX capable but do not have CRMX built in. In these cases, you can add a CRMX dongle to get that wireless control. You do have to go through a pairing process that is usually in the menu or can be done with the press of a button. The last thing I want to mention in regards to setting up your CRMX system is your channels. Like I said, you are limited to 512 channels per universe. So you kind of have to plan accordingly to what your needs are and how big your order is. I have had around 30 LED fixtures on my single universe before. I had everything in a single pixel CCT to HSI profile. It takes about 8 to 10 channels per fixture, so I actually had plenty of open channels to add more if I wanted. If you run your lights in pixel mode, your channel needs get exponentially bigger because each pixel requires the same amount of channels. So you need to plan ahead based on your needs. Now this is a lot of information to digest. If you've never encountered any of this before, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and if there is enough interest, maybe I can make a follow-up video to go deeper into some of these concepts. Please like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I will see you next time.